You are not underperforming because of your body. It is because of your anxious mindset that shuts you down. One of my first experiences, and this took place in my truck. Before all of this, I had done all this autistic research. It was
make your splash with these 7 movements. Do this with your fingers, do this with your tongue, do the ABCs. Make sure you do this when you on her. Make sure you're moving your fingers like this, that.
all of that fancy Nancy bullshit. All of this was running through my head, and there was a point where I was eating the box, and I started thinking, this is good for her, but what about me? I started overthinking a lot, and I started to have thoughts of, I don't like this, I don't enjoy this. And right after that, I went limp. It happens to a lot of young men. They're taught that the woman's pleasure is the most important thing in a sexual situation. And that is conditioning that kills your confidence before the game even fucking starts, bro. But I'm going to reveal to you something more important, something that will give you more confidence, more enjoyment, more pleasure, and that will allow you to maintain that bone. Sounds too good to be true? Here it is. And it is called authenticity. In my course, I break down authenticity in a way that instantly removes any anxiety from the bedroom. Now, what is authenticity? Authenticity, what is it, Johnny? What is it? It is in the word authenticity, authentic. And what does authentic mean? That is being true to yourself and what you like. And that means that you're going to align your sexual experiences to yourself, to be authentic with it. This right here, aligning to yourself, is one of the core pillars to becoming truly unforgettable to women. In the most simple terms, do the things you want to do and don't do the things you don't want to do. This one mindset flips the entire experience. Now, for example, would you let her around your hole? Fuck no. No, 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 no. Me personally, I would not let her around my hole. I would not let her nowhere near. She even starts to signal going down, going down. Tell her, nope, bring her back up. Not happening. And if you had that same type of reaction to me, that means that is your authentic side, your authenticity, and that is your boundaries. That's all that is called. That is something that you do not want to do. But that same type of energy that you have for the things that you don't want to do, you should also bring and transfer into the things that you do want to do. A lot of guys have suppressed this because they have been taught to make everything about her. And this is exactly why they freeze up, overthink, start panicking, and just end up going fucking limp. How many of you actually get females? Probably not many. But for the few out there, for the few sharks, remember the last time you was with a female and you was not aligned, you were not connected to your authentic side. How did that experience feel? It was probably awkward. You didn't feel as confident. You probably were overstressing, overthinking, and overstressing, and not being present in the moment. That led to the whole experience overall just not being enjoyable and not pleasurable. Now, if you're not present during these experiences, 9 times out of 10, she isn't either. So imagine, what could she be thinking about, or who she could be thinking about in times like this? So, authenticity is very important in these types of situations. A question that I get asked a couple times is, what if she doesn't like what I like? That means that you guys may not be so compatible as you believe that you are. And maybe should be a sign that you should look into the relationship to see if you two are still one for another. That isn't a bad thing that you guys just don't connect. That just means that you guys are not for each other. And authenticity is just one of the core principles that I teach that turns you from the forgettable to the unforgettable man. If you want this stuff to click on a deeper level, not just mindset, but authenticity, presence, dominance, sexual confidence, and real connection, listen closely. If you're watching this and you feel like you freeze, you overthink, you're tired of mid-experiences, you're not feeling like that man, then you need to check out The Unforgettable Man, a complete video course that breaks down authentic sexual confidence, a mental state that eliminates performance issues, masculine presence that women feel instantly, and how to be unforgettable not only in her mind, but in her body as well. The link is in the description, but don't wait. So, to summarize up everything that was said today, authenticity just means do the things you do want to do and don't do the things you don't want to do. And to also have that same energy for the things you don't want to do, for the things that you do want to do. Doing this will make the experience so much more enjoyable, not only for you, but for her as well. It will remove any body problems that you could be having. So if you're serious about being the man she never forgets, hit that link in the description to get inside. This is the end of the video. I hope you learned something. Keep going and become unforgettable.